The beam is supreme!
Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at Hyper Beam Prism Break from Skylanders Swap Force. This is the Series 3 of Prism Break, and it's actually really cool up. I'm hoping you can see it. It's kind of late at night when I'm making this video, but he has the 3 red gems coming out of the end of his arms. And on his back, his gems are also red. So instead of that green color gems that he had before, he now has red. And on his card is also red. Yeah, and as you can see on the package as well, it's also red. Now, on the display unit that they actually have at Toys R Us, I know when you can put the character on, it shows a little video for it. It actually shows him running around with the red crystal. So I'm really curious to find out if he actually looks that way in game. But basically, is he going to look different than the other Prism Break? In the demo, it made it look like he did, but we'll find out when we go throw this on the portal. And speaking of throwing it on the portal, let's go ahead and let's go do that now. Hello everybody, here we are in Swap Force. We're taking a look at Hyper Beam Prism Break. So, it looks the exact same in game, which is a little bit disappointing because in the little demo that they have at the store where you place the characters on, it actually showed him looking different in game. And his lasers and everything else were different as well. And to be honest, that could be an upgrade. So we'll have to go see. But anyway, as we can see, his beam hits for 20. We'll collect our money because we're going to need a lot of that. It hits for 26 straight on. So once you split it, it goes to 20. If you don't split it, it's 26. If we can drop one of these on it, 35. Just making sure that wasn't some sort of crit. Over here, try it again. There we go, 35. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at his stats. Alright, so there he is. We're spinning him around. He has a little bit of moss on the rocks. He still has the rock body, which looks cool. His crystals are really sparkly. And well, let's go ahead and look at his stats. So he starts off at a maximum of 290 health, 35 speed, 18 armor, 6% crit. And it says 81 elemental, but keep in mind he's getting 56 of that from all the other earth elements that we've added. So he's actually only got 25. Just like almost every other Skylander. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at his quests next. Alright, so for his quest, the first one, Bad Guy Basher. Defeat 1,000 enemies. Pretty simple. Next one, Flawless Challenger. Complete a non-story mode level at full health. Totally maxed out. Reach level 20 and purchase all upgrades for the Skylander. Next up, Savior of the Land. Free the terror squid in the twisty tunnels without switching Skylanders. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead. We'll look at this one. Eat 15 fruit in story levels or arenas. Next up, True Gladiator. Win 10 PvP matches. Next up, Elementalist. Cause 7,500 elemental bonus damage. And Unearther. Use shovels to dig a total of 25 holes. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll look at his big one here. Bifurcation Sensation. Defeat 100 enemies using crystal eruptions. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll take a look at his upgrades. Alright, so the first skill you get is Energy Beam. Press and hold X to fire a powerful energy beam. Next up, we have Summon Crystal Shard. Press B to summon crystal shards to smash enemies and refract your energy beams. Next up, we have Super Crystal Shards. Summon crystal shards are bigger and do increased damage. And next up will be Crystal Eruption. Press Y to summon a damaging ring of crystals around you that push back enemies. Alright. So, next one up, we'll have Emerald Energy Beam. Energy Beam attack does extra damage. And the last one, Chained Refraction. Split energy beams divided again if they pass through a crystal shard. So let's go ahead. We'll jump to the end here. We have Shard Soul Prison. Crystal shards form when enemies are defeated by your energy beams. I remember that now. And of course, the new one where he turns red, it looks like. Awesome. Will be Crystal Comrade. Press X to shoot crystal shards and gem shrapnels explode out, damaging enemies and looking cool. I wish the writing wasn't in the way, but we're going to have to go ahead and grab this one. So we have to unlock this one. Super Crystal Shard. No, we have to unlock one of the ones back earlier before we can get this one. Sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the forks. We'll start off at the top. The first one we have is Massive Crystal Eruption. Crystal Eruption attack does increased damage and covers a larger area. Next up, we have Triple Crystal Shards. Summon 3 Crystal Shards at once. And next one up, a new Crystalline Armor. A new crystal increases Prism Break's resistance. I think that's the one we actually picked up on our other one. Doesn't matter. We'll be able to go through both paths because we have multiple Prism Breaks anyway. So next up is the Golden Diamond Energy Beam. Wow. Does this guy have the longest names out of all the other Skylanders? Anyway, Energy Beam attack does even more increased damage. Next up, Triple Refracted Beam. Energy Beam splits into 3 beams when refracted through crystal shards. And the next one up is Focused Energy. Energy Beam attack has increased range. So basically, do you want to specialize in the crystal eruptions or your energy beams? Anyway, that's our first look at Hyper Beam Prism Break. We're just going to have to call him HBPB. That's quite a mouthful. But anyway, well, I forgot. That's right. You can still move while shooting. What's he do to the sheep? Nothing. He just makes them run. Oh, look what we have here. We got the rainbow today. That's right. It's between 3. Oh, it's after 6. We're going to go ahead. We'll grab this while we're over here. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next video. Oh, well, what do we get? What do we get? Oh, look at that.
The enchanted pool in the center of Woodborough was once a very popular swimming spot. But it has been off limits ever since Haldor the Wizard dove underwater and claimed he was transported to another world.
Alright, so we'll grab all this first. Might as well get him a little bit more money. And we'll get this chest while we're here too. Boom. Never going to say no to money. Especially with a new character. You never ever know. Alright, we've almost got enough for his first skill. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. And what if you enjoyed this as much as I did making it? Go ahead, give it a thumbs up, share it with some friends. And don't forget to subscribe so you get the latest videos showing up in your subscription box. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.